like we're going fishing.
Oh, it does, huh?
Instead, we're headed for the airport. Oh my God, that is bright.
It is bright.
I remember being disappointed as a kid coming up on this bridge the first time because I expected it was made of gold. But it turned out they just painted it that way. Well, you ready to get on the plane?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready to get on the plane?
Almost never.
Are you ready?
About as ready as I'm going to get, I guess.
What's the plan?
Well, I'm going to play as many pots as I can get into. I'm going to play a lot of small pots. I don't want to play a lot of big pots if I can help it. You know, kind of let the game come to me a little if I can, but I want to be a little more aggressive than I have been in the past. Looking to get, you know, rays coming in and get as many opportunities to play after the flop as I can.
Are you nervous?
Not terribly. I mean, it's either going to go well or it's not. You know, I know my way around a little better than the last time we tried it. So
You know what to expect.
yeah, I'm not guessing about the structure or things of that nature at this point. I want to try and build a better stack than I had last time. going into the day 2 bubble time, so I can be one of those guys that's swallowing up the little stacks as they're trying to make it to the cash, you know. I found myself in that position last time and I didn't like it much. So at any rate, my wife has said I can have another buy-in tomorrow if I need it. So
Absolutely.
I'm gonna play hard today and see what happens. Try and get a stack built up.
Absolutely.
$1,000 Seniors No Limit Hold'em Championship. All players must be at least 50 years of age to play this event. You are allowed 1 re-entry per flight. Again, you may re-enter today 1 time if you happen to bust out. You can also play tomorrow up to 2 times. Once you bag chips, you may not play flight B. All right, now a few words from the Vice President of the World Series of Poker, Mr. Jack Allen.
Oh, good morning, all seniors. What a wonderful morning it is. Now, typically we do this event a little bit later in the week, but it is a Wednesday. We're nearly a month in to this year's series. You know, we played about 6. I just want to say that I really feel that this is a very special tournament. So I wish all of you the best of luck in your journey to the seniors bracelet. Have a great time while you're here. I hope it's a seamless experience. Best of luck to everyone. Dealers, please shuffle up and deal.
So how was it?
Well, it didn't go so good, obviously. First buy-in went down the tubes, man. Sat there the first couple orbits and didn't get anything for hands. The first decent hand I played of the day, I defended the big blind with 8-9 of spades, and guy had come in for a small raise, and I called out of the big blind. That's not true. I was on the button, not the big blind. I defended the button with 8-9 of spades. And flop came deuce and a couple cards I can't remember, but 2 spades. I flop a flush draw and check it. I make the flush on the turn. The river comes a deuce, so the board pairs. And he shows down 4 deuces. Yeah, so that went about half my stack right there, and really the first hand I played all day. And, man, you just can't go around laying down flushes. That's just no way to play the game.
Right.
So at any rate, then I lost, like I said, about half my stack in that situation. I then started moving a few chips around, won a few pots, got back up to about, and I'm trying to think, I had ace-5 of diamonds, and he had whatever he had, who knows. Then the flop was a blank. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to shut down on the river unless I catch my diamond. But when the river came an ace, I thought, oh boy, he ain't gonna like me much, but he's gonna have to pay me. No, other way around. So,
Jeez.
lost that hand. And now I'm down. A few more orbits later, I catch ace king of spades. Right? And he calls, so the pot out there is 55, and I've got about 4,000 back. And I've got ace king, and of course I don't have anything but one play if I'm going to make one, so I shove, and he calls queens against my ace king. Now I've got 6 outs twice and can't hit them, so goodbye, sweet prince. We went back to the pay cage and got to buy in again for tomorrow. We'll see if we can run that one.
So I wish all of you the best of luck in your journey to the seniors bracelet. Have a great time while you're here. I hope it's a seamless experience. Best of luck to everyone. Dealers, please shuffle up and deal.
Okay, well, as some of you know by now, or all of you know by now, got knocked out of the tournament. Took a real good shot at it, had a real good day of playing poker, but ran into a real cooler where I had the absolute best hand till the river. Had a guy in front of me on my button. I got the best possible hand. Trip sevens at that moment. Guy had to act in front of me, and he bet rather big. So at any rate, he bets on the flop, and I don't want to scare him off because I have the best hand possible at the moment. So at that point, I know it's aces. It's aces, maybe kings. Those are the only hands he could possibly have where he might play that way. And I call, and sure enough, he turns over aces. I throw up my 3 sevens. The guy sitting next to me leans over and says, he folded an ace. But sure enough, ace on the river, and he had me just out chipped. So I went from being set up going into the money day on the tournament and being in really, really, really good shape to in my room eating a sandwich. So that was that. At any rate, it freed us up. We've had yesterday free and no poker to play, so we chilled in the morning and went down to the mob museum. I'm not going to recommend the mob museum. It was okay, but I'm not sure they taught me anything. They do have a nice little quote speakeasy in the basement where you can get a nice drink and pizza or something to chew on if you want to. That was okay. So that's the best part of that. We went and did that. Had a couple hours to kill, so we walked across the street into the old town. This is downtown, so walked into the Grand, I think it's called, down there across the street from Binion's, and found a $1 blackjack table, which I didn't think existed in the world anymore. And my wife never played blackjack before, so we sat her down at the $1 table and taught her how to play blackjack, my way at least. And so that was fun. She thought she was really doing something. I think she played like an hour and a half or so. It started with $40 and she cashed out for $40. So hour and a half of twiddling our thumbs there. And then we went to it got dark, and then we went down the street to the Neon Museum, I think it's called. And that is worth seeing, and I would go see it after dark. We took the guided tours. They walked us around and told us the history of the signs and stuff that they have. But basically they have a lot of the old signs that have come down in this town since its beginning. So a lot of old memories in there, and it was really an interesting tour and very pretty. Obviously the neon and whatnot, it was good. That was a lot of fun. I liked that a lot. we got today and then most of tomorrow, and then we're headed on the plane home. Today I would have been had some nice breakfast and just kicking around in a big old apartment here. And she's out getting a massage right now. And when she gets back, we're gonna get in an Uber and go down the street a mile or two and go to the Pinball Museum, which has a lot of great reviews on Facebook. I think we're gonna spend our afternoon playing old pinball machines and goofing around in there. So there's that. Obviously, we've already seen the Penn and Teller in the Comedy Store down here, and I don't know, maybe we'll get another showing or something before we go home. But we're having a nice vacation, even though we got knocked out of the poker. It's been a real good trip. So we'll shoot a little more video for you somewhere along the way. Maybe we'll get some pinball shots. I've got some pictures of the signs I'll add to this for you so you can see what I'm talking about. We'll pick this up in a little while.